Some people are incredibly easy to read. You look at their face and you know exactly what kind of day they're having. But then there are the others, the ones who give absolutely nothing away. Imagine sitting at a table with friends or coworkers. The conversation is flowing naturally. People are laughing, complaining about their week, and sharing small frustrations. The energy in the room keeps shifting. Someone tells a stressful story, and the group reacts with loud shock. But there is one person sitting quietly near the edge of the table. They are listening. They smile when appropriate. They nod along with the rhythm of the conversation. But if you watch them closely, you realize you have no idea what they are actually feeling. When someone asks how they are doing, they give a pleasant, brief answer. They say things are going well, offer a polite detail, and then smoothly turn the attention right back to someone else. What most people do not notice is how much effort goes into that simple deflection. Keeping emotions private is rarely an accident. It is a highly practiced skill. People who hide their feelings are not necessarily numb inside. In fact, it's often the exact opposite. They are feeling a massive wave of emotion, but they have built an invisible dam to hold it all back. To the outside world, they look calm, steady, maybe even a little detached. But behind that quiet exterior, there is a complex sorting process happening in real time. They are constantly filtering what is safe to share and what needs to stay hidden. And this is where it gets interesting. We tend to assume that people who keep their emotions hidden do so because they are deeply afraid of vulnerability. We think they are terrified of being judged, and sometimes that is true. But for many, keeping emotions private is actually a form of self-preservation that has very little to do with fear. It is about maintaining control. Emotions are messy, unpredictable, and exhausting to explain. By keeping them inside, this person maintains a strict sense of order in their own mind. They do not want to hand over the power of their emotional state to the unpredictable reactions of the people around them. If no one knows what hurts them, no one can accidentally touch the bruise. But over time, something else happens. This quiet guarding of emotions starts to bleed into every corner of their daily life. You see it in the way they handle good news. When they achieve a personal goal, they don't jump up and down or shout it from the rooftops. They simply smile quietly. They might tell one or two close people, heavily downplaying the success as just another normal event. They handle joy with the same intense caution they use to handle sadness. A thick, protective layer surrounds all of it. You also notice it in the way they navigate conflict. While others might raise their voices or let their daily frustrations spill over, the deeply private person withdraws. They retreat into a cold silence to process everything internally, because letting raw emotion out feels deeply unnatural to them. But here's the strange part about carrying everything completely alone. It creates a profound, quiet sense of isolation, even when standing in a crowded room. When you never let anyone see your internal cracks, people naturally assume you simply do not have any. They start coming to you for stability. They lean on you, complain to you, and trust you with their heavy, unfiltered emotions because you always seem so perfectly put together. The person who actively hides their own feelings often becomes the designated emotional anchor for everyone else. They carry the weight of other people's chaotic problems while silently carrying the crushing weight of their own. They listen intently, they nod sympathetically, and they offer steady comfort. And they do it all while keeping the heavy door to their own inner world firmly locked. They trade messy connection for predictable safety. And the deep irony is, they become widely loved as the person who is always fine, while walking through the world remaining entirely unknown.